This is Bergen, the rainy city of Norway. We are gonna take part of a new festival, the restaurant festival Bergen Spiser. And during the festival, 61 of the restaurants in the city do something special for their customers. We're gonna try 5 of the restaurants which offers a special price deal, and we're starting with Escalon. Escalon is a popular tapas restaurant where you can eat Spanish-inspired small dishes perfect for sharing. The festival deal is 20% discount on all the food, and we picked a few dishes to try.
So first off, I'm gonna try mushroom with manchego. Oh my god, that is incredible. I love the texture of the mushroom. It kind of soaked up all the flavors. A bit savory, a bit sweet, powerful as well. For me, this is just perfect.
Wow, perfect combination actually. Because the mushroom usually, right, it absorbs the taste from whatever you use it with. Perfect crunch, the texture itself combined with this soft of the mushrooms, it's just give a very good taste actually. That I cannot put a word on it.
So now on to the scallops. This has been marinated in sage butter. So first of all, the texture of the scallops are incredible. It's kind of like a bit crispy and fried on the outside, and then it's soft and delicious on the inside. It's just amazing. And I really like the flavor of the sage butter. It's a bit earthy and a bit savory, and then you have the sweetness from the butter. So like all together, it's like a well combination.
So it's actually a little bit sweet. It's with a golden brownish grill on the top of it. And what's important, I think, is they maintain the natural sweetness of the scallops so they don't over-marinate it. Sometimes I feel like if you overwhelm it too much, then what's the point? But that depends on the food too. It's very good, guys.
I'm really excited about this one because it's blue fish. Like it's been marinated in blueberries. So it looks really kind of like toxic, but I guess it's also the one that looks the most exciting. So this is halibut that has been marinated in blueberries, and it also has some honey and mustard sauce on it. That is so much better than I expected actually. It exceeded my expectations, and my expectations were good. Wasabi is actually kind of the same as mustard if you think about it, because the fake wasabi is actually made from the same root as mustard is made from. So this kind of tasted like it was marinated in wasabi, and then it also had the sweetness from the blueberries and the honey. So like it was kind of like, it actually had a bit of a Japanese taste to it.
Interesting. It doesn't taste fishy at all, but it picked up the sweetness, the blueberry and the sauce. And it's just like a light touch of it without overwhelming the fish taste. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating how they made it look so good and it tastes so unique.
So I like olives a lot, and I'm excited to try this one. Olives is just olives generally. So, but this one is like high quality olive, and it seems like it's marinated in olive oil and some herbs. It's very delicious, and I could eat this all day, all night. Love it.
This is actually a perfect palate opener. Yeah, it's very good.
So there's no tapas without some bread and aioli. So I'm gonna try this one. I'm just saying, this aioli is the best. And the bread is like so light and soft.
This is dangerous because it's quite addictive. It's just, it's unresistible. On to the next one.
La Taqueria is a restaurant, bar and takeaway place. They serve high-quality tacos to provide true food joy. The festival deal is 20% discount on a dish of the day, which is burrito. We decided on the pork burrito.
So on our plate here, we have the burrito, the salsa sauce, the nachos, and cheddar chipotle. Let's dig in. Can you hear the sound? That's the sound of the delicious food. The nachos is good. And I think the star of here is actually the salsa sauce. They made it themselves here. It's so fresh. It's, I don't know, I feel like a little bit hint of spiciness.
The color of it is a bit like orangey. It's not like pure red. This also has some kind of smokiness to it. It's like the chili has been smoked or something. It's very rich, and it's a lot better than anything I've made at home, and it's better than the things you buy in the store, for example.
For next is the cheese dip. This food actually makes me feel guilty because it's so good. Very creamy, the cheese dip, and it's just a good balance between the taste and the spiciness.
This makes me happy. I love cheese, I love cheddar, and it's kind of like a bit of a spiciness to it. It's like a smoked taste. It's very good. It's like the best cheddar dip I've tried ever.
Now for the main one, the burrito. It just feels so good. I don't usually like pork, because sometimes I feel the taste of the pork can be not so good, but here they marinated or I don't know what, but they prepare it very good and it tastes so good. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's like, you should definitely try it out.
Pure deliciousness. This is like perfect after being out drinking. It's also like real comfort food. Like if you want something really good to warm up your soul, then you should go for this one. In Norway we have the saying nattmat, which means like the food that you eat when the bar closes at 2:30, then everyone go out and eat nattmat. So it fits that, but it has a much higher quality to it. So this is like good for just like hanging out with friends, having something really delicious to eat, so much more. So what I like the most is that all the flavors go so well together. Really recommend this, guys. Now on to the next one.
MM Cafe and Bar is perfect for a cup of coffee, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even clubbing. The festival deal is a super prize on 2 items, fish soup and barbecue burger.
So you can see there's different fishes in here. It's salmon, and it seems like it's cod. And also there's some shrimp and mussels. I really like fish soup. Fish soup is a traditional soup of Bergen. We even have our own, called the Bergen fish soup. It's creamy. There's like seafood flavor, but it's not too fishy. The salmon is really soft, and I love the texture of it. Just generally a flavor explosion of a fish soup.
Oh wow. It's very rich in taste, especially from the fish. The fish taste actually blended out to the soup, the broth itself. Yeah, and some small hint of the vegetable, which kind of sweeten out the taste. Just the soup itself, it's so good. Everything here is so actually very neutral in taste. So it's not like one of them is overwhelming the other. Very good balance.
Barbecue burger contains coleslaw, salad, barbecue sauce, fried onion rings, and beef meat. I like the smokiness of the sauce. You get kind of like a big chunk of meat here. It's not just filled with everything else. I actually prefer when it's a bit red in the middle, and this one is more cooked throughout. The coleslaw salad is kind of sweet and then a bit on the sour side, and it's very well with the smokiness of the barbecue sauce. I'm ready to try this one. Wow, this is actually what I like most about the burger. It's so crispy. It's so good. I don't know how they got it that crispy. Did you hear the sound? This is delicious.
I'm the ketchup guy. There's 2 person in this world, ketchup or not. Onion ring. I could keep eating and eat and eat and get fat. Now for the main star, the burger. This is more on the thick patty burger side. It was not overwhelming. It was not too much meat taste. It was actually a bit light on the taste. But then you have the barbecue sauce, then you have the coleslaw sauce. Those two mixed together really make the burger taste much better. Now on to the next place.
Souperia is Bergen's biggest soup restaurant with dishes that varies from traditional soups to international dishes. The festival deal is a dish for 100 kroner, and today the dish is Buddha hot pot.
So, we went with Buddha hot pot, the vegetarian version. You can also have it in meat version, which they use chicken as meat source, but in our case, it's tofu. So you have paprika, tofu, carrot, squash, you have some cilantro, and yeah, I think like the main important thing here is actually the gravy. It's a little bit spicy. The squash itself is very juicy, you know. Paprika is perfectly cooked. It's not too much, too soft, or too hard. Tofu takes up whatever you marinate it on and just soak up the taste of it, in this case the gravy. And this tofu is like, I think it's like a little bit fried, and because like outside it has a little bit harder texture, almost like a, not crisp, but a more firm texture, while inside of it it's soft.
I'm starting with the tofu. I love tofu, especially when it soaks up all the flavors like a sponge. I love the sauce. It's like kind of a bit of an oily sauce with a lot of chili, maybe sesame oil. I think it goes really well with the vegetables. So I'm really glad we chose the vegetarian version. I guess it's really good with the chicken as well, but I actually prefer vegetarian food often. So what I like the most about this dish, other than the sauce, is that the vegetables are like perfectly cooked. They're a bit crispy, but also cooked. So the consistency and the texture is like extremely good. So on to the next place.
Royal Burger and Gin is a restaurant which specializes on gourmet burgers. The buns are homemade and freshly baked every day. The festival deal is 20% discount on the burger of the month, the Zawadski, aka Wolverine.
Okay, ready for the first bite? I'm happy. It's so much flavor put into one burger. The bread is incredible. It's like having like a sweet bun without the sweetness. The burger is so soft and perfectly cooked, in my opinion. You have the freshness from the red onions, and you also have like the creaminess from the blue cheese mayo. You have the sweetness from the honey mustard, and you have the like herby flavors from the sausage. I'm speechless. It's so good. It's like, I think this goes in on amongst the like top burgers that I've tried.
Just give it a go. It's so good. The juiciness, the fatness of the meat combined with the fat from the sausage, and of course the blue cheese. Oh god, it was so good. This actually gave a little bit sweet taste, just a little bit hint of it, and mix it together. This is bombard of tastes, guys. Like totally bombard of taste on burger. So good. And that was it for Bergen Spiser, guys. We hope this festival will be next year too. So if you haven't subscribed, do it now, and remember to hit the bell button to get notification on our newest video. Talk to you in the next video, guys.